We all know the story of five blind men and an elephant. At Neuflex Talent Solutions, what we believe is career development, selection, both are like elephants, and we need to know holistic picture as we see from five blind men and together.
As a psychologist, I know that there are many career tests available in the market, 20 or more. These are good but not enough. Gestalt is an edge solution, whereas these career tests are point solutions. In the story of blind men, what each man found out or experienced was not incorrect, but it was insufficient.
That's correct. So Gestalt, you might be wondering what this word is. Gestalt is a term used in psychology. It is a German word, and it means whole is other than some of its parts. I'll give you another example. If you go to a doctor and give the top MRI report for you and ask what is wrong with my liver, the doctor is going to say, while this MRI is very good, top quality, I need at least rudimentary blood report. And that is precisely what we are doing in Gestalt test. In Gestalt test, we are not just measuring abilities or capacities of a student, but we are doing a lot many more. This is even more important because we all know, we keep hearing about industry 4.0, now even industry 5.0. There is a lot of automation, a lot of jobs are going, a lot of jobs are getting created for which there is no training. We will require a lot of combinatorial learning. It will not be enough to have just one degree with us. Deloitte, in fact, reports that the half-life of our education is only 5 years, which means in about 15 years, anything that you have learned today might become obsolete and defunct. So we need different strategies to be successful. So Gestalt is a test that is not only going to give you the answers to the question what, but also to how. In short, we are not just a pathology lab, but we are also going to give you instructions and help as a family physician. There are a lot of changes which are happening in education itself. For example, education field is moving from 3R to 3I. That is reading, writing, arithmetic, which was the method of yesteryears. It is now moving to interdisciplinary, interactive and individualized. And the individualized part is something that is missing in the current available solutions. The individualized would mean we measure not only capacity, but we also measure total 21 parameters and in a very simple 35-minute test. And why is this important? Is because let's say you are a left-handed person, and if I ask you to write a dictation with your right hand, then you are going to take longer time. Possibly your handwriting is not going to be as good. That doesn't really mean you don't know how to. It just means you are not using your left hand, which is your preferred hand. And so Gestalt is going to tell you out of 26 methods, which are the top 5 best methods for you. It is almost like saying, if you ask a fish to climb a tree, is a miserable failure. And fish will not be able to climb a tree as gracefully as it would in water.
We have seen that many students, they study very hard, but they fail in the exams. There are many students who have good IQ and good capacity, still they don't score in exams. They many times lose out to anxiety, panic and tension. They even blank out in the exams. So they say that what we don't measure, we cannot control. So Gestalt enables a person with top study skills that he or she can apply and score more in the exams. And we have seen that Gestalt study skills people have used and they have scored 2 to 10% more in the exams. So Gestalt enables you to study smart, and there are 26 study skills, as I said, and they apply differently to different people. So for example, there are 3 ways of reading, 4 ways of note taking, etc. So we believe that success nowadays is not only domain knowledge, it is also psychological readiness. World Economic Forum has reported that learning strategies is the third in the top 10 skills in the market, and Gestalt helps you with 8 out of 10 skills which are required for success.
That's right. Gestalt tests are not only going to give you answers, as we said, for what, but also for how. And the results for last 8 years have been very encouraging. We have seen improvement of 2 to 10% in understanding as well as in terms of grades and marks. So these learning strategies, which you will find, are very personalized. This is very important. Gestalt is a very simple 35-minute cloud-based test. It is using applied psychology principles. It is also using artificial intelligence. It is developed over last 8 years. There have been a lot of inputs, a lot of modifications, and it is using the data from 7,000 students across the world, in fact from 17 different countries. There are 2 patents that we have filed in the US for that, and total number of students who have used this test with a lot of success is 12,000 again across the world. They have been used by students who are in 8th, 9th and 10th grade. And they have also been used on the other end of the spectrum by students who are doing MTech or PhD or UPSC or GRE and so on. Not only that, but it has been used by faculty members, and it has also been used by a lot of companies and professionals. So in our view, Gestalt is not just a test. It is an enablement tool, and it is also not for one single subject. It is useful for multiple years. It is not only for a single grade. Gestalt, as I said, is an enablement tool, and it is really an investment in your future-proof, successful and enjoyable career.